Morning. It is the 3rd of November and it's just gone 8 o'clock. And I took a walk down to the front. Got fishermen down that direction. Up this way is where they had the fireworks last night, and they're tidying up the mess at the minute. I picked up a mess this morning on the way down here. Put it in the bin because we want a tidy place, don't we? So anyway, I've got the drone in my pocket, but there's nothing to film really, other than a flight. So yeah, we've got the diggers in and everything else. Right, there was 3 drones up yesterday. I was going to come down, but to be honest, I couldn't be arsed. It's one of those things. At the minute, I've kind of lost interest in most things. I mean, yesterday, 2 of me Bluetti chargers blew up. And that was because the solar power was very powerful, but the cable I bought was wired wrong. So it blew one of the Bluettis, and the other one, well, that just stopped charging. And I've contacted Bluetti, and they said, "Oh, sounds like a major point, major problem. So you're going to have to send it back to us." But looking at the courier fees, because they don't pay like EcoFlow picked it up, no problem. But Bluetti don't. They say you send it back. And the price of a send back is around about £50. And then you get back, and then they'll probably say, "Oh, you've got to pay for damages and what have you, or whatever," which is going to bring up to 100. And these machines are on sale at 109. So there's absolutely no point in really sending it back under the warranty. So what I did with the one that went pop, I took it apart, and that video will be coming up later today probably. And what I've done is I've took the batteries out, and they are fully charged. So if I ripped them right the way down, built an adapter, and I started charging one of my other units, and it worked quite well. So I may do that with the second one, just rip it apart, and then later on this month in the new year, I'll get a new one, a bigger one, which can support my large machines, because they, when they're charging, take about 1,400 watts, which is quite a lot. And the Bluettis weren't up to it. They're great machines, don't get me wrong. They're ideal for buying your 12-volt kettles, and they've got lights on them, and and I've had mine here over a year, and took them out with me, charged me drone up with them. Great, but when they go wrong, to get them repaired is quite expensive. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I got the batteries, it was charging, did about a quarter charge on my big EcoFlow, and now I've just got to work on how to charge them back up. And one of my ideas, I've got an XT, which is those yellow connectors. I'm going to put that on to a battery charger and let this thing charge through the system. I've got a smart battery charger. So yeah, all I've had this morning is 3 Actimels, and that's about it. But look at that, That's your morning today. No sun, cloud, a little bit of wind. But not a lot to film on the old drone, really. Anyway, 5-minute vlog, and we'll catch you in a bit. Bye for now.